Is it gay to love traps? Plato says, "For a man to love traps is not gay by any measure, for traps embody the true form of feminine beauty, which suffer no constraint by any earthly gender, but is rather fulfilled in all feminine bodies, regardless of their biological origins. For example, one might love and admire a statue of a woman, but we would never call such a person a statue lover, for it is the form of the female which is instantiated in the statue that this person admires. Likewise with traps. We see there are some who love traps, but despise overly masculine bodies, and for these people, it is not proper to speak of them as being gay at all. As for the nature of gayness, if gayness were to exist, is the love of a gender which is the same as yours. This love is something that has its timeless origin in the domain of forms, before it could ever become instantiated into the world of bodies. Therefore, it is not gay to love traps, for one loves not the earthly body of a young boy, but the transcendent woman beauty that is fundamentally female in nature and completely incorporeal." Aristotle says, "Suppose, for the sake of argument, that traps were just a species within the genus of women, just as tall women are. This would mean that traps are women, which makes it not gay for a man to love them. However, insofar as traps exist as a distinct species of women, it must be fundamentally gay to love them, for the differentiabit of a trap is the quality of having been raised as a boy. If one were to be a lover of tall women to the exclusion of women of other heights, we would say that this person is a lover of tallness. Likewise, if one were to love trap women to the exclusion of other women, we would say that this person is a lover of the differentiating quality of traps, which is having been raised as boys. And hence this person is straight in some ways, but also gay. For it is the differences between species from which we derive our definitions. So long as the distinction between trap women and non-trap women exist, it must be at least a little gay to love traps. And if it is at least a little bit gay to love traps, then it is certainly gay."